This community had long standings before America was even created. Our ancestors, los Jicarilla Apaches, lived in these valleys for hundreds and hundreds of years before even Spanish and Mexicans came to live in this community. In 1838, the Mexican government deeded to the people in this valley 827,000 plus acres to be used as the La Merced de Santa Gertrudis de lo de Mora, the Mora land grant. A treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo was signed in 1848. The heirs, los herederos, the land grant heirs of this land grant, about 76 named in documents, were having to give that land back to the United States government. Most of the Mora land grant now exists in forest land and BLM land and in private holdings like ourselves who lived on this land for hundreds and hundreds of years.
My name is Ellen Drew, and I work with the Rural Community Assistance Corporation. RCAC is one of 6 sister organizations that have banded together 40 years ago as a part of what's called the Rural Community Assistance Partnership. 7 years ago now, we hosted a leadership institute for a wood products association cooperative. What the group decided was the most important to them was protecting their watersheds in a variety of ways. And here we have a forest that has not burned in over 120 years, that has beetle kill, lots of dead branches, lots of downed trees. It's a super fire waiting to happen.
In northern New Mexico, there are 1,000 to 4,000 trees per acre instead of 40 to 70. So just think matchsticks up there.
People here want to protect the forest, but they also have quite a history dating clear back 500 years of harvesting in the forest. And so many people here have had mills, still work with the forest, still work in a variety of ways relative to the forest. It's a natural to be fostering entrepreneurialism, wood forest products, and all the things we're talking about here today.
My name is Joseph J.D. Weathers. I'm the president of the Mora Chamber of Commerce. Our Cleveland Roller Mill Fest is a celebration of our mills from the past, which are flour mills. There are 3 different mills in the community. The festival is around 30-some years old. It's an agricultural ranch and farming community. That's what we sustain ourselves with our agricultural products and our timber products.
My name is Joseph Alcon, and my family settled here in the Mora County area in the 1800s. We have a lot of timber here, but a lot of timber is going to waste. There's a lot of stuff that you could do with timber. Artists get cedar wood, they cut cedar wood, and they make tables out of cedar wood. It's a ponderosa pine, and then I put like an Indian spiral design on it. And my handles are out of oak wood from the mountains.
I'm Rich Ruster. I'm a part of a group, Collaborative Visions, which is a local not-for-profit that actually started working with RCAC many years ago, and they brought a leadership training to us. We're in the process of looking to develop cooperatives, and one of the cooperatives is a woody biomass cooperative, helping harvesters of wood come together and work cooperatively together, both to harvest it and use it for firewood, which is its main use around here because it's pine and softwoods, but also to look for value-added products. I, for myself, are part of a business called Mora Valley Woodworking, which is in the process of developing cremation urns that are used from local ponderosa pine. We're bringing people together who have worked as independent agents with their own wood harvesting business, and we're now helping them come together to market it really together.
My name is Patrick Griego, and I'm with the Mora Wood Products. I'm a 3rd-generation logger. My grandpa used to have a sawmill log. My dad did the same, and me and my brother have the company now. We've been in business like for 30 years, and we have employees. We have 6 employees. There's a bunch of harvesters coming together, trying to develop markets and becoming stronger for the community to have a strong product out there. And we thin out everything. We take all the defect out, skid it, and sell it for firewood. Mora Wood Products, we can get material to them so they can develop into a market, sell it from there, and it'll help us get rid of some material locally.
My name is John Olivas, and I am the treasurer of the Mora Wood Co-op. Mora County has actually partnered with RCAC, the Rural Community Assistance Corporation, and what they have come into our community and provided hands-on training. They've provided leadership training for our community in order to get these cooperatives established. The whole idea behind the cooperative is to make sure that we have wood harvesters at the table who are going to be able to benefit from the established markets that are coming. So if we can get the product not only from private land but from federal land and be a hub for that entity, I think we'll be able to set ourselves up well.
People here do need jobs, so if we can keep the jobs here and if we can start this program to keep them going and everybody else, I mean that's good for the community.
My name is Manuel Martinez and I hold a share for a cooperative in Mora Wood Products. It's important for the community because people around here are low employment, and for me it's very important to be part of it because I have been doing this for a while, and I'm thinking everybody else should try to be a part of the wood products, since this is what we have more resources on.
My name is Anita Lovato Loran. We started out with about 60 people. We graduated about 40 people. From there, we've seen the different things happening. Sometimes they don't happen with groups, but individuals get ideas and they start forming their own vision of what they want to do. Getting the funding into a small community is difficult, so we do it slowly. I see the visions from way back in the early 1990s coming into fruition now. It takes that long really to get people to really buy into it and to trust and to know that we're trying to really better the communities.
We need to do smart thinning in a way that restores the watershed. So these guys up here are thinning the forest smart, and we're helping them get this co-op going so that they can have scalable products, then have larger markets. When you have a cooperative, you can have a more scalable zero-waste economic development process. And so I'm so glad there are so many different co-ops, because it enables them to scale up gently at a growable way so that they can grow their markets and then grow the next, so they're not being put out of business by growing too fast.
Yo pienso que no solamente actuar como protectores de que, esto, puedes hacer esto o no puedes hacer aquello, sino ser unos buenos administradores, ¿sí? Porque no se trata de desforestar todo, porque eso también es un problema. Es hacerlo de tal manera que sea sostenible, que se vuelva una comunidad realmente sostenible con el proyecto.
You protect your mother, and I think it's critical that we start looking at this project that is occurring now as a protection process. It needs to be done. The forests are very thick, and the only way to protect our watershed and our forest is to do some of this type of thinning out process. I would hope that as guardians of the land grant people really believe that they've been guardians. I think it's good for the community, for jobs. We want the growth, we want the development, and we want a clean, positive employment for the people.